these boats. As you can see, there's plenty of boats in and out and all over the place. Lots of swans, lots and lots of people about. Most of these are the high craft coming through, which is quite nice. Little swan sitting in front of me, as you can see, which is lovely. Got a nice old wooden boat now coming down towards us. Looks like a sailing boat. Yeah, definitely a sailing boat. Mine jammer it's called. There's this one. Literally got swans right down in front of me. You'll see him coming to the picture in a minute. Coming right up to me, think I'm going to feed him. It's very, very hot down here. I've had to move and sit under the bridge. Because of how hot it is. Everyone's burnt. There's lots of people coming in and out. Up and down the river, going out to the main broad. And coming this way, going down towards Cotshill and places like that. Three more boats now down on their way. Not too far down the river. Another one coming down from behind us under the bridge. One of the higher craft. Got a family there coming down on the rowing boat down from behind us, which we'll see in a minute. Swans will soon move out of the way. Oh, got a dog on this boat, look. Little doggy's watching me as I go under the bridge there. Dude just turned up with some food and a drink.
Only got us to roll in there. There's any chips or maybe now.
That's alright. We're watching the boat. Swans are ready to take whatever I've got. Yeah, they all come. Not food, I'm afraid. Another hire boat now coming through the bridge. Huh? Did you hear that?
Bridge.
Huh?
Bridge.
Oh, we missed that, everyone. Car
There's
just,
the pump.
car just hit the bridge. You probably heard the noise.
Yeah, go.
Oh, boat. Well, miles away here.
Pumper crashed into the bridge. No.
This boat here has literally smashed itself into the bridge. Not good. Probably going to do some damage. It's looking like the front bow stick or whatever you want to call it is hanging off. So I think there's water going into that boat now. Oh, here we go again. Not good. Don't think it should be on that somehow. It did.
We need to get off of you.
It's on YouTube. YouTube.
Didn't get the first one, no. Is he letting his kid drive? He is, isn't he?
Alright.
About 8, is it?
Oh well, boat crashes everyone. Wasn't expecting that.
Probably rammed it hard as well. He went going slow.
No, he's missed the front of the boat up. Won't be surprised us letting in water. I think they might have some problems there. Well, I think their boat's going to be filling up with water. They hit the front of that 2 or 3 times quite hard. It's going to make a great short later on. The reason why you have to come under that bridge really fast for the flow.
Must go fast. They were letting their child drive it and they said sitting behind them like you know was too hard and he was in the back and drinking.
Not good. Oh, swans are flying in front of me. Pushing each other out of the way. Always bring your bottle of water, everyone.
This one's a tank, isn't it? We've got little wrist leg things.
Tags, yeah, they're all tags. Strange how they put one foot up on their back and swim along like it. Got a goose next to us and we've got a couple of ducks as well. There's another boat under the bridge.
We've got the bag.
Coming under a lot quicker this time. Girl sitting on the edge putting her feet in the water. Plenty of traffic going over the road bridge next to us. Wroxham Hotel is absolutely packed out in the front garden there. So there's a couple of hire boats there coming. Try not to hit each other. It's fun down the river today. Call them ones a picnic boat. Hi Peter, how you doing? If you watch this back later on at the beginning, there was a boat coming under the bridge and that crashed into the bridge 3 times. People going over in their cars. If I try that again, yeah, the boat hit the bridge 3 times. Messed up the front of the boat. That'd be worth looking at that later on. Should be some more boats and stuff coming up and down fairly soon. A few gone out to the Broad and there should be a few coming back in soon. This one's a private boat, it's called Bob Bobbin. Hi Wayne, how you doing? Welcome to another live. So just down to the others, if you want to see a boat crashing into the bridge, go back to the beginning of the live once I upload it later on when I'm finished. You'll see a boat hit the bridge 3 times trying to get through it. See a few more boats now coming further down the river, so we should be up here soon. If you look under the videos, Wayne, you can just drop a comment straight underneath there. That will say make a comment. Looks like there's a larger private boat now coming this way. Oh, it's pulled in, I think. I don't know. Oh, I just moved over. Exploring the scenery and stuff. As you can probably see, there's lots and lots of swans. It's coming our way. There's a couple more watercraft behind it as well. Run round as they're going in over the other side. It's got a slip on the back like we go out on. I think he's realised that he can't go under this bridge. It's far too big. Can at low tide, but tide's up at the moment.
I think it's a phone, but it's flying yellow with red flag.
Another higher boat. Much bigger cruiser further down the river. Spin around too. Two more hire boats coming up. And a private one behind them by the looks of things. So they're having a race, all three boats. Only one at a time through the bridge, or you got no chance.
They went different ways.
Yeah.
I know, he's just decided to do it.
Boat's just doing a circle. You knew it was going too quick, but lots of birds flying around, pigeons.
I'm waiting for this one to go away. Can you get it then? I can't walk on this.
Oh, two more boats on their way down the river. Both hire boats by the looks of things. Another one further back. All tools ones turned off. Actually, they're probably all going to turn off. They're all Broads tools. Much bigger boat now coming out from the right. It's the road bridge is right there. This is the bridge the boats are coming under. And the road bridge is right there. This is the walkway above us, which we're sitting underneath. Obviously there's cars going past all the time. All the swans keep coming over to us thinking we're feeding them. They seem to have moved away a little bit now. Some pedal boards and some more broad stores boats coming up. Hi Chris, how you doing? You watch Lisa, do you? Yeah, Lisa's got a great channel. I'm a moderator on there. Thanks for coming over. Feel free to join in. Welcome to the channel. If you go back to the beginning of the live, you'll actually see a boat hit the bridge 3 times, not just once, just to get under it. Made a bit of a mess of the front of the boat, but they carried on off down to the Broad. I think they're going to be taking on water. You might see a rescue boat go down the river later on. It won't take too long to fill up if that's damaged. That bad. Oi! Hi Diana, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Got another hire boat there coming down the river. Paddle boarder just the other side of the boat in front of us. Yeah, exactly, Chris. That's literally hotel's just right there. Look. Nice cold drink. Sitting there watching the boats. I'm actually hiding under the bridge because it's so hot. I'm not too good in direct sunlight for too long. It's quite easy to get sunstroke and stuff like that. So I'm hiding. Still seeing plenty of boats. Wondering if the big tour boat's going to go at any time. You should see that come out of the channel on the right there, where that boat's now going at some point. Thanks for the thumbs up for the people that have come in already. Appreciate that. Gonna come down the river next. Just pan around a little bit to it. We had anything come from behind us for a little while now. The restaurant on the other side of the bridge, Chris. Have you been in there before? What's that like? That one there, the other side of the bridge there. Me and Joe were thinking about going in there. Oh, there's a boat now coming through. That was good timing, wasn't it? It's nice to get. Like a hire boat. Got a doggy in the back. That dog's enjoying all the fun as well. You back on the stand. Not been there for a while, no, that's fair enough. We come through here sort of most days on our way up to Norwich, etc. for getting parts for work and that sort of thing. So we're always around this area, we just wonder what it's like. We'll find out at some point. Got another boat now coming down the river, right down on the bend there. Looks like a private boat. Definitely worth it, Chris. That's what we done. We moved up here about a year and a half ago now. We're just a few miles from Potterheim. Probably the best thing we ever done. Got the Broads all on one side, and then you got all the Norfolk beaches and stuff the other side of us. They're all within a short drive.
Everyone's nice and friendly.
Yeah, everyone's friendly, Joe's saying. You've got Joe sitting behind me, sorry about that, I didn't say that today. We do walks along the coast in the evenings for a bit of exercise, and we film the waves and the scenery as well. They're good fun. You've got places like Horsey where the Horsey seals come in at the beginning of the year. I think I filmed 6,500 seals on the beaches. Which are on the channel if you want to have a look. Gone quiet for a minute, the boats have stopped. I'm sure it won't take long for any more to come. Chap right down there on the bend on the long cruiser type boat is actually fishing off the front of it. By the looks of things. You see a rod keep casting out. Oh, very nice, Chris. I quite often go there and see Paul and do the walks and stuff along there. That's very close to where I live. houses you can see to the right hand of the picture, I think holiday homes they rent out for weeks, 2 weeks and stuff like that. You can see a lady sitting on the end of a pontoon bit now watching the boats and feeding the ducks. Oh, there's another private boat now coming up the river.
Sit down for a bit.
Hi Diane, welcome to the live. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Your other half Peter's in the channel somewhere. You missed a bit at the beginning, Diane. I was filming the bridge and the boat tried to come under and it hit the bridge 3 times. Messed up all the front of the boat. It's still gone off down the river, but we think it's going to sink. So pretty sure it's going to have a crack in the front of the boat. Where's the hire boats? West Court Fisher, how you doing? I'll show you. It's very easy. There's some right there. We're at the bridge here. This is the main bridge, this one. Further down the river is the train bridge. You got Wherryman's restaurant over there and you can hire any of them boats along there. And then where that tree is over there, if you go through that gap there, you can then go down there and there's Broads Tours boats, you can hire them boats. Further down there where that blue building is, to the left, if you go down there you can hire boats from there. And down behind the bridge here, just round behind me, literally on the other side of the road, there's another hire place there. So you got a good 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 places you can hire boats from at Wroxham. So it's not hard to get a boat out, to be fair. So all them ones over there are in at the moment, but some come in at different times. Some are later than others. But I think most of them finish around 5:30, or sort of 9 till 5:30. A shame really, because that would be nice to go cruising down the river sort of between 5 and 8, 5 and 9, that sort of time. That's probably the best time. Just put you back on the stand. This one now coming is going to be another hire boat, I think. When that's peak season like it is at the moment, holiday season, and they do get hired out quite quickly. Sometimes you might have to wait, or you might have to put your name on the list. Hi Mick, how you doing? Hi Amanda, how you doing? Yeah, that's what it's all about. A lot of memories happen on the Broads over the years. I can imagine 50 years ago on the Broads that would be mostly wooden boats and very nice looking boats. Yeah, it's really high in the Diane, that's why I'm hiding under the bridge. I'm literally hiding under the bridge at the moment. This one's another hire boat from around the other side of the bridge I was just talking about. Got another one coming down the river as well. Depending on what sort of boat you want to get out as well, obviously go to different places. Some of the boats are called picnic boats, which have got sliding roofs. You can get more people on them. You can go out like for the day on them. I think you're looking at sort of £140 for a whole day. or you can just go out for an hour, pay for an hour. That's a good idea, Miss Waterside. Come and have a splash in the water, Diane. Sounds good, Diane. We've got Bob by the water down here at the moment. It's Wroxham Bridge at the moment. We might be saying hello to him at some point. Does anyone know why the swans put one leg up on their back when they're swimming around like that? Is that just to clean their feathers on that side, or? There's a good few swans next to me at the moment. What have we got? Where is 6 months? I can see over 60 swans at the moment right next to me on this part of the river, so yeah, it's lovely, Amanda. Lovely blue clear skies, no clouds whatsoever. Pretty warm, sort of 26.5, 27 degrees. Hardly no wind whatsoever. Hi Connor, how you doing? Warming their feet up, yeah. That's it. The water's actually quite warm at the moment because obviously I go fishing in the Broads as well. And the fish in the water is actually really warm. Be surprised how much that warm up. With a few weeks sun. When you're fishing late in the evenings and that gets chilly, you put your hands in the water, it's actually quite warm. Yeah, we're not too bad, Connor, not too bad. Joe's starting to get there again now. Joe's coming to hide behind me as a wasp about.
No, there's like loads of wasps.
Oh, is it?
They're all moving. One's gonna die.
No. Looks like there's a chap over on the far side where the tree is, now setting up his rod. He's going to be fishing. I do believe that boat there is one of the rescue crew boats. Guess where they're going?
They do sometimes just move them around.
Sometimes they just move them about, yeah, but
Depends if you go straight or right.
I reckon they're going to investigate that other boat. I reckon they're getting worried because we've got a load of water coming in. If they haven't, then they've done really well. Because that hit the bridge really hard.
I remember jump. I mean, you thought, didn't hear it.
I thought a car hit a wing mirror on the bridge.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was. We've got a few more boats coming down the river now. What we got? Broads Tools hire boat.
Whoever owns the right, what way do they go? I don't know where they
Down there. That rescue boat is going down the river. This high boat now coming down towards us is coming down here fast. Way over the speed limit. Making waves there. He soon slowed down. He thinks I've got a speed camera, you see. Everyone get worried about this. We get this every time. I can actually flash my lights on and off in the front of this as well. So I could actually make it look like one. My little boy in front of us feeding all the swans, so the swans are going to go crazy now, and the pigeons, and any other birds in the area, ducks. They're all going to.
I'll give you a little nod once they realise you weren't speaking.
The swans are coming from everywhere now, like, just to see if they can get a bit of food. They don't go too crazy because they get fed about 100 times a day, so they're obviously full all the time. High craft from the other side of the bridge. I wonder if the chap over the other side there is going to catch any fish. Another boat peering around the corner. What have we got this time? A lot of hire boats, not so many private boats at the moment, but then it's getting late in the day. People are mooring up and having their dinner and stuff. Getting settled for the night. We've got a bigger cruiser going out, Rio Light it's called. It's a Herbert Woods boat. Towing a little rowing boat behind as well. Another little hire boat coming up. There's lots of them. All the noise out to the side of me is the ladies feeding the birds out of her hand. Pigeons, they're going a bit crazy. Have a little doggy on the boat. Wonder what the doggies think. They're cruising along a river. Another boat coming underneath a bridge. They're all touching the bridge. Kids on it. That one's a good boat because you've got a bit where you can get under the canopy if you want to, and also be out in the sun as well. Swans are talking to me. Oh, we got a super chat off Connor. Thank you very much, Connor. Appreciate that. Every little penny goes into helping with fuel and stuff like that for me to do more lives and videos like this. Thanks very much. Got a couple out on a little rowing boat with a little engine on the back. I think they've seen our film and they've turned around and they want to get back in the film again by the looks of it. Maybe they're subscribers. Never know, do you? They're going to swap who's steering the boat with the engine. There's a family just come back to the big cruiser on the left hand side there, and they're all there about the fish as well. So everyone's fishing now. Please hit the thumbs up, everyone, if you like what you see. The like button, whatever you want to call it. It helps the channel. Big cruiser there coming down the river, and another one behind it. What we got here then? Are they coming down under the bridge, or are they going to park up? It'll be fairly tight when we come under the bridge, I think. There's another one there coming under the bridge behind us there. Another hire boat. They are letting some go out in the evening. waving the camera, they know what we're doing. They're still watching, maybe they watch the channel. They definitely know what we're doing.
Oh, they're trying to figure out what you're doing.
Now they know we're going to start waving. They knew what was going on.
Need to make up a sign. Wave, you're on YouTube.
No, I need to have a little sign underneath the tripod saying speed camera. This big boat's going to try and get under the bridge. It's going to be a close one. What we'll do is we'll take it out of the tripod and we'll film this one on the way through.
I've got the thing at the front door, so
And I'll show you how near to the bridge I get.
a lot of the companies must have anything.
The height over on the board at the moment is saying just over 2 meters clear. I wouldn't say there's much on top of this boat. Let's find out, shall we? Zoom back out. This one's a Broadsman from Richardson's. It's pretty close. It just got under. It's a Broadsman 5. Yep. If they'd have gone to one side or the other side, they'd have scraped. But they got their way through. The road bridge up there is still very busy. That's what all the noise is in the background. Lots of cars, people going home from work, people going home from holiday, days out, stuff like that. The boards over there tell you the heights as you go through the bridge. That's what we've got at the moment. Some feet and meters, so everyone can read it. Alarm's going off somewhere. The sun's creeping around the bridge and starting to get me again.
You're in the shade here, but you're also out of the wind, so you have the breeze.
The sun's now coming over. Got even more swans on the river now, as you can probably see. There's all pigeons on the bridge around the side of where the benches are. That's a funny noise, is that one up there? Whistling away. What's going to be the next boat come down the river then? Which way is it going to come from? we got? Another firecraft coming down the river. Going quick again. Yeah, another hire boat. Water's not very clear here, but a bit further down the river it's crystal clear and little stagey bits and stuff. Obviously the boats are going up and down here all day, so it murks up a little bit. Makes it cloudy. That scared all the pigeons off. Thanks, Diana. Haven't seen either of the people catch any fish yet, but they might have done when I weren't looking. Oh, another boat now coming. What we got this time? What are they doing over the side here? They're moving some boats about. Some of the higher boats. Probably going to park one for the night. Hey?
Sun's coming all round.
Yeah, sun's really hot. See some people high in the air, so I'm guessing there's some bigger cruisers in there coming down the river. This one here is another hire boat. Can't see it yet, but that must be near coming around that corner down the bottom. Here it comes. This one's a much bigger boat. There's people sitting out at the top sunbathing, out on the front. I reckon the people on this boat are very hot, probably sunburned. Hi Angler 2058, how you doing? Guessing that's a Richardson boat by the looks of things. They all look like they're absolutely cooking on that boat. It's going to be a tight one for the bridge. They're going to put their chairs and stuff down there, I reckon, if they attempt it. No, they're going to go left. Yep, it's a Richardson's boat, what it was. They're sure what they want to do, they're sort of making their mind up. They probably saw the bridge and thought, nope, we're not going through there. It's the trouble if you hire a boat out that's too big, you are restricted on the boards in certain areas going under certain bridges. So you need to think about that if you come down for a holiday. Plan where you want to go, make sure you can actually get to the places. Swan traffic, yeah, I said plenty of swans. Someone's feeding them again down in front of the Wroxham Hotel. So they've obviously decided to turn around and go back down towards the Broad, or somewhere down that way. Yeah, I think they get fed quite a few times a day, Connor. They've been fed probably 5 times since I've been sitting there. Another little hire boat now coming. going to move up slightly because I'm starting to get cooked. Ooh. Just bear with me. It's starting to come around on the bridge and it's making me hot. We'll see the other boat again that got damaged at the bridge. See what condition it's in. Then we might see it being towed back in a little while. The water is quite warm, kind of, actually, on the Broads at the moment. I noticed the other night when I was catching fish, the fish are really warm, the water's lovely and warm. Just put my head over the edge and looking down in the sunlight with me Polaroids on, and there's all fish in front of me. All mainly rudd by the looks things. Hi the Bard, how you doing? Yeah, it's lovely. It's a bit warm, so we're hiding under the bridge, but so someone else is now starting to fish as well. Everyone's coming fishing today, you know. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 people fishing now down the river in front of us. Probably the best time though in the evening as it starts to cool down. Sort of between 6 and 10 is probably best. No frying pan needed. Right, we're going to go for a little wander because the boats will calm down a bit down this end. I'm going to start walking around a little bit, see what else we can find. Feel free to come with me. There's Joe hiding in front of us. There's the hotel. Everyone wants to see the elephant. Pretty cool, they've got Mr. Pike, Mr. Roach, some sticklebacks, a heron, kingfisher, family of ducks, quite nice. Seagull, Mr. Seal. I'm not sure what them ones are meant to be. I'm guessing there's some sort of sea fish with a crab.
You could buy it at auction.
Yeah, they're auctioned off. This is the main high street. It's the bridge where all the noise is coming from. That's the high street. And you got the chip shops, pizzas, burgers,
All bad stuff.
oh crumbs, ice creams, you name it. And then there's a toy shop. You've got Roy's, McDonald's. And then there's Angler Direct around the corner to the right. No, wrong one. That's one of the higher places down there, everyone. You were asking earlier on. I'm going to go and see what's happening on this side of the bridge. I can smell scampi.
Chips and vinegar. They smell nicer than the taste.
No, it's away from
There's lots of boats in down here today. Lots of people sitting on the front of their boats. Some are fishing. And what we'll do is we'll put you up on the table here. Bear with me. See what we can see around here. Trouble is I can't see the screen very well. This is literally one of the high crafts places I've been watching all these boats come back to. Just a little car park there. You just go to this little hut here and pick which sort of boat you want to take out. So there's a lot of people fishing on the front of their boats, and then if you look at the far right hand bank, there's people fishing there. The left hand bank where the campers are, and then you've got the train bridge. There's a lot going on. The pubs on the waterside are packed. So it's all happening. Full swing holiday mode. I've never actually seen that many people fishing down there at once before. You get a few, but that's a lot. They're all fishing the wrong places, really. But then you've got to fish where you can, I suppose. I'm struggling to read the screen, just bear with me. Hi Fred, I think it says. Sorry about that, everyone. Had a troll come in, trying to be silly. No one's catching a lot. Plenty of people have got drinks. What do you reckon, everyone? Should we take a walk down to the train bridge and see what's happening on the other side of the train bridge? Then that'd be time to go back towards the car. No, that's going to calm down a bit now, Diane. Everyone's sort of parked up. Yeah, they're all parked up for the night. It's later in the evening. That's why I thought I'd do a little bit of a wander. See what we can find. See if we can find some private ones, which is what you can see down on the right hand side there. Right, we'll walk down that way. See what else we got. Don't know how well you can see the water, but it's literally, you should be able to see the bottom. That's how clear it is. In the winter, it's quite murky. See, that boat's been there for a little while. There's all that weed growing up underneath it. Look. Can't see any fish. Oh, yes I can. There's a food rod down there. Don't know yet. Can't see it. There's the pubs, all the outdoor gardens. They're always packed every day in the holidays.
They're actually quite sensible price for drinks and stuff as well.
Yeah, drinks and stuff are
not too bad.
not bad at all.
It's cheap to get a shandy than a Coke though.
You been in there, have you, Dan? Yeah, nice. Very clear. I can even see fish down on the bottom here. It's 6 foot, 7 foot deep. You can see perch and rudd swimming through. This little canal boat here is called Happy Days. This is where everyone get like the food and stuff for the swans and ducks.
All the proceeds go to Macmillan.
Yeah, you just put your money in the little pot. Here's the swans down this end, all getting fed. Let's see if a fish had joined them. There's all sorts of stuff on the bottom I didn't know about. Here's some of your higher craft prices. You want to have a little look? And there's an even bigger cart here with all sorts of stuff on it. All foods, picnic bag, they call that one. It's basically all good stuff for the swans and ducks and stuff to eat.
It's a shame that went through.
Glistening light, nice big boat there. Look. And there's all the hire boats in and people fishing away along the front of them. It's the way to do it. And you've got campers over the other side. Lots of people fishing in front of them as well. Some cygnets down here. Joe's getting ahead of me. There's a little bit of a breeze on this end. I need that at the moment. There's the car parks and stuff around the back here, and you've got the Roy's car parks behind them. Herbert Woods Morning Light. San Diego 2. Magic Gem. How you doing? I'm live on YouTube.
Pardon?
I'm live on YouTube on my channel.
Oh yeah?
Talking to people all over the world.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? Oh,
You want to say hello?
Showing them the Broads.
Watch it all the time.
Give us a wave.
Is that nice colour down the back?
There you go. Look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right,
having a good
yeah.
time, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Always got it on YouTube, but everything's got to be on YouTube.
Yeah,
You want
lots
to know
of...
anything,
That's normally
YouTube.
fishing, but
Yeah.
we do walks and
and I
stuff
watch
as
it
well.
all the time. Television's off. YouTube.
Yeah, same as me. I don't watch telly at all now, just YouTube.
That's it, yeah. I don't blame you.
If you want to have a look, that's Waterside Fishing Adventures.
Pardon?
Waterside Fishing Adventures.
Oh, right.
And I'm Carl.
Oh, right.
Right. Nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah.
Have fun. Got Dancing Light. The Broadman 5 we saw earlier on. You can get your free 24-hour moorings here, everyone. Which is nice. A lot of people do get away with staying here a lot longer than that as well. Starlight 2. Radiant Night 3. Sapphire 2. And a couple of privates. Oh, we're in the shade. Nice.
So much cooler.
That's a lot cooler in the shade, yeah. This is the bank you can see from down the front there, where everyone's fishing along. I won't go over there because it's families and people fishing. They're on their holidays and stuff. So we'll let them just carry on. We'll walk through here and go down towards the train bridge. See what's down that side. We've got the little dike bit, which is all fenced off here. It's a bit full of green algae by the looks of it. Shame.
What's the point of fencing all that?
Yeah, lots and lots of algae. Not very good. Small gap here, but not a lot. It's getting better as we get further out. It's nice and clear. There's plenty of fish and fry and stuff in there. We'll walk around here and meet you around the other side. You can actually fish from here as well if you want to. It's very shallow. There's the little bridge. Joe's standing on the bridge. So we'll cut through here and go and meet her. Where we were. Don't know if you can see in the water down there. We've got the unusual boat over there, the aluminium. That's obviously got a name, but I'm not sure what it is. That's very different. There's a walkway that way down to the car parks. Let's actually go under the train bridge is right here, so we'll go under it, shall we? See what we can see. Not too deep in front of us. Probably 3 foot, something like that. And we've got a few boats in the moorings down the other end. You're sitting down now. I've never actually walked along here before, so you're seeing this for the first time, same as me. I know it goes down to the moorings, but I've only ever walked up to the train bridge before. So let's have a look. They're coming through. Weymouth White is now pulling up. We missed that one coming through, didn't we? But couldn't do nothing about it. I was walking through the woods. Nice little quicksilver boat here. Ideal sort of day boat, fishing off the back of. We're just cruising. Got a live on board boat there by the looks of things called Precious Time. And then there's lots more on the moorings. It's very clear down this end. I don't know how well you can see. I'll have a little wander down to the other end, see what we've got down here. Got family fishing off the back of this one. Got some more coming down from this way.
Yeah, go that one and I'll go this one.
Where's this one going then? Sapphire Light 2. You've got someone else moored up further back here, fishing out their boat. That's what the train bridge looks like from here. And we'll just walk down to the end of the moorings. Again, these are free moorings for 24 hours. Western Light 1. Lots and lots of people fishing today. There's a few fish moving about. How you doing? Any luck? Yeah, getting a few. That's good. All right there. See a doggy on this boat. It's very weedy down here. You see all the weed growing up. That wouldn't stop you going through. It's only that fine stuff. Again, 24-hour miles, Hoveton Viaduct. Have a nice boat. This one's called a White Dove. Topaz emblem. Weeds cleared down this end. Looks like it's much deeper as well. I can't see the bottom. I don't know what the... How you doing?
You alright?
Yeah. Hi there. This one's a no name, from what I can see. And then that's the end of the moor as well, looks of it. One day we'll put the boat in down the other end there, and we'll come right down this river and we'll see what's down the other end. We'll go right through. Whew, there's a bit of a breeze down this end. I thought it'd be nice to just have a little wander through and see what's what. How you doing, Carl? Welcome to the live. Evening. That's as far as I can walk by the looks of things, everyone. Obviously the river still goes on that way. Looks like some nice spots down here. We're in the shade here. It's quite nice. And then all of what we just walked is all the way along there. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this down for a minute because my arm's burning because I just carried it all the way down from where I started. Just bear with me, get the angle right. Yeah, it's a lovely place, Carl. You go back to the beginning of the live, you'll see someone come under the bridge at Wroxham and hit the bridge 3 times, damaging all the front of the boat. It's not good, but people like to see that sort of thing. Whew. Just bear with me everyone, I'm just trying to get a bit of this breeze and cool down a little bit. There's a few fish coming up down in front of me, which is good. It's nice to see. Oh, nice Carl. Yeah. The train lines go along the rivers there. These rivers along here, they just cross the rivers in certain points. They're really too much they go along. There's a few spots. Right everyone, let's start walking back towards the train bridge. See what we find on the way. And then I'll be getting to sort of the end of that one, this one really. Done a lot of extra time, I was only going to do an hour, I've already done 2. You getting many fish? No. I'm live on YouTube. Got my channel on YouTube and I'm literally live talking to people all over the world. Yeah, it's good fun. Do you go on YouTube at all? Or?
I do.
Yeah?
What's your
Do you go on Waterside Fishing Adventures? And I'm Carl. Have a look and
I do a lot of fishing.
yeah. Don't just do fishing, we do walks all around the Broads and boat tours and down the beach and all sorts.
What's your YouTube channel?
Waterside Fishing Adventures.
You might have seen that.
Yeah.
He seems to lately watch everything that's going off just in case we see a glimpse of our boats.
Yeah. Oh, I can put you on there. There you go. Say hello to everyone. That's the way to do it, everyone. In the boat, nice drink, fishing rods out the side. While away. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Say hello, everyone. Whew. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. I ain't got a big boat like that. I've just got little sibs at the moment, but we're trying to save up for something a bit more substantial, you know.
It doesn't, do you know what I've noticed here? It doesn't matter how big or small, people are welcoming.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Chatty.
Yeah.
And it doesn't particularly matter what you've got because we've all got a shared interest.
Of the Broads,
in the
yeah.
river,
Oh,
the
definitely, yeah.
nature and all
Yeah,
of it.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's sort of what the channel's all about, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What fishing do you usually follow? Is it
I do everything from little streams
pike?
to pike, sea fishing,
pike what
sea
I-
fishing.
It's pike what I've watched a lot of lately on board.
I've had some nice pike down there, around there near the bridge. You'll see them on the channel.
Well, we have
I'll have
caught
a look.
pre-
I won't surprise if I've not watched it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
subscribe as well. But we have caught previously, but now we have to wait until, you know, when summer's gone and autumn
Yeah.
starts.
It's a bit
before
For the
we
pike,
can.
yeah, definitely for the pike.
So we're having a crack at what they call perch fishing.
Yeah, yeah.
We've not been very successful, but we've
When
enjoyed
it's
what we've
stuck it
done.
in.
Right on the edges,
Yes.
literally right on the edges.
Yeah, I
Bunch
see.
of
Stuck it in
worms.
twice, but it's not something I've done. I'm usually carp fisherman
Right.
at home, and then we've played with pike here, and we've had some good pike out there. I
But
thought, I'm
it's-
going to try because I don't want to. They keep complaining about pike being damaged
Yeah.
this summer, so I
It's
thought.
because of the oxygen in the water. There's not enough oxygen to put
Yes.
them back and stuff. And
But I've been watching it as we've been walking along. You've seen the little tiny ones, and they
Yeah.
do stick to the edge.
exactly, yeah.
So,
And then the perch come along, go.
yes.
Sometimes you'll be bringing in a little rod or something, and they will take them.
Some good perch in
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They go 4 or 5 pound.
Yeah?
Yeah, on the longest stretch, yeah.
No, but play
Yeah.
some of them.
Just as a last hour of dark,
Yeah.
just wander along the side. I'll be very surprised if you don't get a few.
Oh, we'll have a go.
But a bunch of worms is probably the best, I would say.
Yeah, we went to tackle shop earlier and I said I'm not bothered about worms, we've been too hot.
That's me as well. I don't want maggoty worms and
No.
things.
They won't survive unless we
Maybe
stick
so.
them in the fridge. But
Yeah.
we've
They're
not
not
got
going in the
fridge
fridge.
Not with the food. You have to get cool box or something like that. That's what I normally take with me.
Yes, that's allowed in a
Yeah,
separate
that's
piece.
it.
That's allowed.
Yeah.
So just one more time and I'll go and write it down. Tell me your
Waterside fishing adventures.
waterside fishing adventures. I'll write it down
Yeah.
and I'll wish you all
Yeah,
the
feel
best.
free to come on and say hello to everyone, and
Shall do.
we'll see you soon. Yeah, all right. Say bye, everyone. Nice to meet you. See you soon. Have a good holiday. Hi, Lisa. I see you come in. I was just chatting to a couple on a boat there. They're having a holiday down here and doing a bit of fishing, and got a little bit of advice, and they're now about to join the channel, so that's cool. I've been down Wroxham now for 2 hours or so, I think. We started off the other side of the bridge when we first got here, Lisa. There was a boat trying to go under the bridge, and it hit the bridge 3 times, messing up all the front of the boat. So I'm guessing there's water going into that boat and that's going to sink. It's not good. But they carried on down the river. If you go to the beginning of the live when I finished, you'll see all that. This chap's putting his roof up for the night. Probably now have to have something to eat and stuff like that. Got another private boat there coming down the river. Yeah, it was a bit crazy. We heard a big bang and we thought that was a car mirror hitting the bridge going over the top of the road bridge, but that weren't. That was a boat straight into the bridge. We'll just stop and let this one go past. Bobby's, that's called. Nice boat. That was a hire boat. Come on, you should have guessed that. Seeing quite a few fish jumping around in the river and stuff. They're definitely moving about. There's lots of lovely boats as we looked out on the way down. They look nice, doesn't it? Everyone seems to have a rod or a pole these days on their holiday boats. Ooh, it's sweltering hot. I've got my bottle of water, but it's empty. There you go, you can see the train bridge in the distance. And if you look in beyond that, you can see the little bridge you have to go over to get into the boatyard on that side. Yeah, I can imagine it was really hot in the middle of the day, Lisa. Cool. I'm very hot now. Just down in the bottom corner, I've got a little bit of shade. But down in the middle there where there's no breeze, that's just red hot.
Right, you're staying here then.
Jo is with me, she's just gone ahead. Back to the car, let's have. I've been live now for about 2 hours. So got family down there on their boat. They're all fishing, and I think they're even jumping in off the side by the looks of things and having a swim. Nice, back through the woods then. Cool, my arms are shaking carrying this around. Got the whole tripod and stands and all the gear on top. Whew, it's making me out of breath with the heat and everything as well. Down along the little footbridge. Oh, sorry everyone. Yeah, Jo's getting there. She's only been out a few days, so she's doing well to come out and even just walk about at all. But I went a little bit too far. Ooh. So we're back at the train bridge. Fire and rescue do not enter banners along here. Never seen them there before. Evening.
Evening. Chilly. Chilly, come on.
We'll just go on to this end point here and we better look right down the river where we just walked. Should be a nice view. Got to try not to fall in. That's how clear the water is here. You can see all the little fish swimming about. And amongst all the weed. Just going to climb up on here and try not to fall in. And there's all the moorings and all the nice boats. All the way along the river. Train bridge just up there. Someone's parked up over there. I can't see where they are. They must be laying in the boat. Yeah, the water's very, very clear down here. Right, let's get back around the other side. Ah, while you're on here, Lisa, that little aluminium craft over there. That one there. Any ideas what that's called? That's something different, isn't it? I'm not sure on that one. I've seen it a couple of times, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, you don't want to mess about here, do you? 33,000 volts. That could be a bit nasty. We shan't be touching that. Right. Up and over the little dyke bridge. Ah, that's the solar panel. Ah, see? You're teaching me. Thank you for that. I see. That makes sense now. I can see the solar panels on the roof and stuff. Thank you very much for that information. People fishing down there on the end of the bank there, and all the way along. I think there are people at the holiday boats and stuff. I can hear a boat coming, so we'll try and get round the other side here as quick as we can and try and see it go through. Oh, we're in the shade area, which is nice. Not much in the way of gaps, but we'll try and show you. Hopefully you can see that. Oh. These are all the boats we went through earlier on and went through all the names and stuff. People over the other side of Far Bank. Hello again, how you doing? Lots of friendly people about today, which is lovely. Wanting to have a chat, ask me what I'm doing and about my channel and stuff like that. It's always good to get new friends and subscribers on the channel. Oh. We'll have a little go on the end of here and then that's going to be time to wrap up. Bear with me. Put you down in the spot. Boat's now going on the bridge, that was good timing. That's the bridge that the boat hit earlier on. It hit the right hand side of it 3 times. That was nearly sideways. Done a lot of damage to the front of the boat, but I bet they don't tell the hire company. The swans are getting fed in front of me. So they're going a bit crazy. This time in the evening we're not going to see many watercraft now. You might see a few up and down on the private boats. All the ones that have been hired out for a week and stuff like that. The day hire ones are all parked up now, as you can see in front of me. Hi Claire and Steve, nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to join in with the chat and have fun with everyone. I'm sure everyone will welcome you in and you'll enjoy the channel. Hope the rest of your holiday goes nice and I hope you catch a few fish. If you want to know anything, just drop me a message and I'll see if I can help you out as best I can. I know the areas pretty well and also know where to catch the fish and what baits and stuff like that. So very nice meeting you. Someone's got a fancy horn. Oh, you can actually go on that boat, can you, Lisa? Oh, right, I might have to do that one day and film it. That could be interesting. I'm sure people would like to see that. Got an electric hire boat now going past us. So there is a few bits and pieces still moving about. What, that one there, Diane? They're holiday cottages. You can see people fishing out the front of them now. But yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? There'd be a lot going on this time of year, but in the summer, no, correct that, in the winter, when we come down here, that's very quiet. You don't see hardly anyone apart from the odd dog walker. So you sort of get a bit of both worlds down here. That sounds great, Lisa. Yeah, I might have to take Joe for a little ride and see what we can find. And we'll go live or we'll do a video depending on the signal. And that can be another addition to the channel. Diana, Claire and Steve are the couple I just met on the boat just down the other end of the 24-hour moorings. They just joined the channel, very nice people. Seem to be having a nice holiday and hopefully catching a few fish. We've got a few chaps now coming down the river, oaring down the river in an older wooden boat by the looks of things, hopefully. Oh, it's hot sitting here in the sun. Oh, it's absolutely cooking me. One, two, three, four, five. I think there's 6 campers across the water. All hooked up to the old electricity and out the front of them fishing. Must be nice just touring around in the camper, stopping here, there and everywhere, and you've got somewhere to stay overnight every time you stop. Instead of having to find hotels and stuff like that. We've got 20 thumbs up, likes on the channel, thank you very much everyone. Appreciate that, helps the channel move forward and helps the lives and videos get found in the search. So, Claire and Steve, what are you up to? Are you staying there for the night, or are you off somewhere else? Or you're not really sure yet? You made the plans, you're just sort of moving about as and when? All the noise you can hear is the swans going crazy eating all the stuff in the water. What do you want me to do, everyone, then? Do you want me to sit here and wait for stuff to happen, or do you want me to go for a little wander and see what we can find? So I shan't be on too much longer now. I've been on for a couple of hours. But it's a lovely evening, so it's nice to have a look around. Swans are all coming up to me thinking I'm going to feed them. Everyone's gone quiet on me then, said yes, no, move, walk, stay there. No one's saying anything. What we'll do is we'll wander this way a little bit, see what's happening down this end. I need to find a bin for my empty water bottle.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Lots and lots of people having a drink and something to eat. Some of my old subscribers will know I used to fish from that bank over there, where the grass is, but they've there put a sign up, a council sign, saying no fishing, and now look at it, it's all overgrown and a mess. Anglers used to keep that one nice and flat so they could fish on there. So they've messed things up for themselves, really. You can see it a bit better now. Look. You might be able to find some shade up here. So I won't be able to go too much longer because my batteries and stuff are getting low. But we'll just do a little walk through here and then come back around the other side. Maybe have a little look in the boatyard. These boats are ideal for days out and stuff like that. Lots of people looking at me wondering what I'm doing. Big tripod in the air with a big head set up on the top. All lights and all sorts of things. But I quite happily talk to them if they ask me what I'm up to and stuff like that. So we're on the high street. That's the road bridge. Wherry in over there. The other day when Joe was trying to tell you, Lisa, about the Crumbs sandwich shop, that's that one there. The Crumbs sandwich shop. Yeah, maybe. I've been on for a few hours now. Whew. See if we can get across the road. Got the ice cream shops and gift shops and stuff like that. The old Citroen Metro van from getting food and stuff from during the day. This is called the Fudge Factory. They've got all sorts of stuff in there. Definitely worth a look if you're coming this way. Got your Costa coffee and stuff there. You don't want to see the prices of these. Some of these places on the Broads are very, very, very expensive. Just the front of the Wroxham Hotel down there. This is just your local little supermarket. Yeah, Diane. There's some nice stuff in there, isn't there? If you're down here on your own boat and you need to get some stuff, there's a place right here where you can go in and get what you need. Car parks and stuff at the back of the shops and the back of the hotels and stuff like that. Some more of the hire boats and stuff you'll see in front of me now. See what they've got for sale as well, shall we? This one's a nice little boat, but a bit too small. My one's the next size up from this one. Ooh, £9,000. Ooh, an old wooden boat, nice. With a canopy on top, that'd be good for taking people out on. Nice varnished wood. Canadian electric boat it is. 12,750. Obviously including the trailer and stuff like that. Hi Major, how you doing? Oh, sorry to hear that. I've been on probably nearly 2.5 hours now. So if you want to go back and watch it once it's all uploaded and I'm finished, then feel free. Right at the beginning, there's a boat that hits the road bridge 3 times, makes a mess of the front of the boat. We've been up and down the river, we've been down to the Hoveton moorings, we've been down in front of the hotels. We're now in the boatyard, some of look at some of the hire craft and some of the boats for sale. This side's the Richardson side. People in here are actually really nice people. We went in here and spoke to these and asked if we could park here on their parking bays here and put our boats in. And no problems whatsoever, they let us do it straight away. So as long as we don't get in the way of anyone else and their hire boats, they were great. Which was nice. You see how many hire boats they got. And during the day, every single one of them was out. Yeah, they're a lot nicer people than the Richardson's boatyard at Sturham. They're very, let's just say, picky about what you can do in there. I'm just going to walk on to the end of this platforms and I'll be able to show you the holiday homes, which you can normally only see by boat. So I've got permission to walk through here, so we're all good before anyone worries. I have to ask permission to fish, when I go fishing in the boatyards and stuff like that. So we always go and have a chat to the managers and stuff of the different boatyards, just to see what's what. Some say yes, some say no. Some are nice, some are not. Oh, right, let's peek around the corner. There's some of the holiday homes. Oh, that one over there is up for sale by Waterside. Wish it was mine. There's a couple of lovely boats in there as well. One of the lifting cranes there. I've actually been all the way along this river and right down to the Wroxham Broad if you want to see the whole trip. Just go onto the channel and put in Wroxham Broad boat tour and fishing. You'll see it come up. All them bubbles that are coming up down there are a shoulder bream feeding on the bottom, I would say. It's normally what that is. There's always lots of fish about when you're not planning on fishing. No, I do well, I can't complain. I catch a lot of fish and a lot of big fish. Let's see what's on the other side, shall we? Someone over the back there staying in their camper. Probably waiting to take a boat out in the morning. Wouldn't surprise me. So I've got no problem advertising some of these companies as long as they're friendly people and nice people. Then I'll advertise them. Alright, we'll go back round this side and we'll go and see some of the bigger, much more expensive boats, shall we? The ones that are hundreds of thousands and probably millions of pounds worth of boats sitting around the other side. So let's go and have a look. These big ones here are for sale, but you need a lot of money for these. You're looking at 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, quite expensive. These are interesting little boats. You get your family, whole family in there. Got a canopy over the sun, just if you need to get out of the sun. And you can cruise up and down the river, out onto the Broad, etc., etc. You've got the hire canoes and the Barnes Sprintcraft hire fleet. Yeah, they're different, aren't they, Lisa? I think they've bought them out this season. I only just seen them this year, so I thought they were interesting. You can get a lot of people on one. That could be interesting. Maybe one day we'll get together and we'll take a boat out and we'll both film, we'll both go live, or we'll share the live, etc. And we'll go and have some fun. That's what these ones look like. Oh, we just scared a fish down the side of the boat there. Looked like a big rudd. Well, oh, there's quite a few down there if you look. See them all coming on the surface? They're rudd and perch by the looks of things. Shouldering up all the little fry. Having their dinner. There's a couple more of them boats here as well. These ones have got covers on, or some of them have. So they've got quite a few of them new ones. Again, if you want to see more, I have actually been in my boat and been all around the boatyards from the water, so you can actually see more stuff. I'll see if I can walk out onto the platforms in a minute and see what we can find. We'll do both sides and go from there. Again, there's lots more people fishing down this end. What we'll do is I'll just show you on the left hand side here first, and then we'll go down and look at the expensive ones. You'll know if you watched me on the Wroxham Broads boat video last week, you'll see me fish here in this boatyard and do a tour out on the Broads, watching the sailing boats and all sorts of stuff going up and down the river. It was a great day out. It's the family all down the end there all fishing. I don't think there's that many people that come to the Broads that don't fish. Lots of them at least have a go. This is what the back end of this looks like. you don't get to see in here too often unless you're actually in your boat. There's some lovely homes, some lovely gardens, and then there's some like watersheds like this where they just keep boats in or jet wash boats down and stuff like that. Then you got the boathouse over here. And you can obviously stay in there. There's a certain amount of different rooms, and you can stay in there for a week or a few days or whatever you choose. Right, let's get down to the expensive one, shall we? Little doggy. Some Herbert Woods boats. There'll be a few of them around here. Some Richardson's ones down the bottom there. Some Brinks. Ray of Light. Olympic Light. This is interesting. Lovely boat. They're all lovely boats down here. See if we can get onto the end and have a little look around. There's the Wroxham Bridge. You've got the hotel on the right hand side. If you go down to the cut to the left is where the big tour boat comes out from. And then there's just boats and cars everywhere, holiday homes. Caribbean Light 2. People on sailboards. Etc, etc. I hope I'm not missing too many comments because I can't really see because the sunlight's right on my face. This is a bit being repaired, that's all sunk down in the heat. There's a few people fishing in between the boats and stuff like that. Whew. I'll just get into a bit of shade somewhere and I'll be able to see your comments if I've missed any. This one's called the Sail Loft. This is the other side of the boathouse. And there's some more private ones further down. And this is pretty much as far as you can walk. I can get to this end bit. I might be able to see a little bit more. And then that's all private houses and stuff and you can't go any further. What we got? Royal Velvet Free. Amber Emblem. Oh, there's a doggy looking at us here. Look. Hello, doggy. Rio Light. Royal Satin. Evening. I can see a bit more from here. People in there going off with their dinner and that, just saying hello to me. Basically onto the end of here. That's as far as you can get unless you've got a boat. You can see the cars parked on the other side there. hundreds and hundreds of fry. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. I don't know if there's any bigger fish down there. Let me find a bit of shade and see if I can see. Oh, doggy's barking at me. See what you've been saying. Thanks for that, Carl. Appreciate that. Hi, Caroline. How you doing? Yeah, Caroline, that would be good if we done some stuff together, because both our channels sort of support the same things. Apart from I've got a bit of fishing on mine as well. I am actually thinking about changing my channel name, because I've got Waterside Fishing Adventures, but I do a lot of other things apart from fishing, so I may change the word fishing into something else. So I don't want the people that like to see the walks and stuff like that and tours to get put off by seeing the word fishing. What's down here? Don't know what other people think about that. I know obviously people know my name, but I'm pretty sure people will stay with me, and changing the name could only help, really, I think. Hi Robert, how you doing? How's things going? Are you recovering a bit now, or? I've been on for a while. I've been on for, must be coming up for 3 hours now, or maybe even 3 hours. Me and Joe said, oh, we'll pop into Wroxham and just do a hour's live for everyone, see a few boats. Then the next hour went, no, the next hour's gone. Surprising how quick it go. We've obviously got a lovely sunset coming soon. Should be nice. There's not many boats on the move now. Most people are parked up for the night. I know we're just seeing cars at the moment and just trying to get through them and see if we can find some more boats. I'm sure you shall do in a sec. Here we go. Got a chap fishing just off the end there down here. Looks like he's just brought in a load of weed. There's plenty of that down the river. Sun Cruise, that one's called. Oh, we've got a boat moving, look. There's not many moving at the moment. Just the odd one. Whew. Bear with me, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. I don't want to miss anyone out. I'm glad you're getting a bit of a break from things, Robert. Hello, doggy. Anyone who's coming in or popping in, so if you can just hit the thumbs up button for me, please. And that helps the channel out. Doesn't cost anything. Let's cut through here and go and have a look in front of the hotel, shall we? The noise is my feet on the stones. Can't really do anything about that. Another chap fishing from his rented accommodation. These are lovely spots to sit and have a drink. Or sit for the afternoon and have a few drinks. It's called the Riverside Tea Room. And you can sit here and watch all the boats going up and down. Here's the boat hire prices for this one. So they're not terrible if you've got a family. You get a few of you on there. When you break it down and do it per person, it's not really that expensive. Especially if you've got a bigger family. Pearl Horizon 2. Saint Julien. Clear Gem 5. Streamway. Carousel 3. Alright, lads.
Hello, mate.
That's the hire boats from the Wherrymans over there. If you look down there, you can see the tour boats. Just parked up there. You can go on them and go for a tour down the river and down the Broads. They're quite good. Ooh, I'm not sure if we can walk around where I'm trying to go. We have barriers, so I'm not sure if I can walk down here. Just got a broken bit of... yeah, maybe. We've got to get through somehow. No, maybe not. We can't lift them. We might have to climb. Or we'll have to go back through there. Bear with me, everyone. Just got to find a way out. Didn't know the boardwalk had collapsed at that end. It's all barriered off.
We've had tea, yeah. Well, I had Annie, didn't I? So I'd arranged to do a road.
Get a nice bit of shade on this side now, everyone. Which is nice. Most people are trying to move over into the shade now to cool down a bit. If you stay in a hotel, you get to sit out here, have your meals in there, or have your meals out here and a few drinks. Or if you want your private accommodation over there, then you get one of them. As you can see, they're all packed. With lots of fishermen on the end of them. Is the hotel expensive? I'm not actually sure of the prices on the hotel. Someone could look them up for me if you like. Stephen, it's my fishing blog. Hello, how you doing? Oh, you don't want that, Diane. You don't want being amongst fighting and stuff. I must say, I'm out on the Broads pretty much every day, and I don't see very much trouble, to be fair. Like 1%. And that's normally just a few people that have had too much to drink and stuff like that. So you just sort of stay clear of them areas sometimes. But to be fair, most of the time it's not any hassle. It's like a little shopping precinct. And they've got like a charity shop there where you can buy stuff and donate. Turkish barbers. Oh, we've got a plane going over. Plane going over. Whew. Right, and then we're pretty much back to where we started filming. So we've done a big old tour around Wroxham, really. There's not many other places you can walk. Walked down right down to Hoveton moorings. We did start off under the bridge over there in the shade. Whew. I'm going to put you down for a sec because my arms are absolutely aching and burning. Bear with me. Yeah, Diane, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't really get much things like that happening too much on the Broads. You get a few people in the boats that had a little bit too much as well. Not really, Robert, no. Most people try and purposely get on film. Some people will turn their boats around on purpose and actually want to be on the videos. Quite a few people know the channel or know people that watch the channel, and yeah, they like to get on. I think I've ever had I think I've only ever had one person ever say that he didn't want me to film his boat, and that was in Sutton Staith. Otherwise, 99.99999% of people are brilliant and they really enjoy it. Chap down here just feeding the swans out of his hands down there. Not quite sure what he's feeding them. You can see the barrier there where I tried to walk through. Wasn't a good idea. Right, everyone. I'm probably going to call this one here because I'm nearly out of battery, so things are going to go off soon. Plus, like I say, I've been going 3 hours plus. Oh, that, yeah, I know what you're saying. That was, I was walking past one of the holiday homes and I was filming the sign because that was the shape of a fish. It had a wooden plaque up on the side, and I think he just wondered what I was doing, but he didn't come out in a very nice manner. He just come out and had a go, as you know. Andy Hawks, how you doing? Oh, you come in just as I'm ending, Andy, but I've been on for over 3 hours, so definitely worth going back and watching it once it uploads. At the very beginning of the live, you'll see a boat hitting the bridge 3 times trying to get through it on one of the higher boats, doing some damage. That's no problem, everyone. Appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming in and supporting the channel. We'll see you all soon in another live or another video. I think I should have another video out tomorrow night. I've got another one Saturday, and then Tuesday, Thursday as normal. And I'm sure we'll do some lives in between. So thanks very much, and I'll see you all soon. That's no problem, Andy. No problem at all. You can, like I say, you can always go back and watch it. Yep, thanks everyone for coming in. I'll see you all soon.